Hello, everyone, and welcome to another incredible edition of Words from Behind the Desk. My name is Vakira Fai,
And I'm Rania Arwani.
and this is Words from Behind the Desk. If this is your first time joining us, we thank you so much for taking time out of your very busy week to join us today as we have a special show lined up for you. If this is your first time seeing us, please go ahead and like us, love us, share us with your friends, with your family. We hope that you're going to get as much value as we are getting from this show, giving this show to you. If this is not your first time seeing us, and if you join us here weekly, we appreciate so much your love and support. And please make sure you like us, love us, and comment along with us. You know, this is live. And so we do read everything that is happening as we are doing this. And so please, if you have any questions, go ahead and just pop in a comment here, wherever it's located on the screen, because I don't know at which point you're watching this. Rania, how are you doing today?
Doing awesome. How are you doing, Bakai?
Fantastic as always. Of course, it's been a little bumpy as always with mornings in life and, rolling into 2021, but it's a great day nonetheless because I'm alive. And that's a great day.
It's an amazing day.
Amen. Okay, so Rania, I don't know if you know, but we have an incredible guest today, somebody that I'm super excited to be interviewing. We have an essential member of the Arwani law firm, attorney Ariel Niles. Now, Ariel started her career as a state attorney in the 18th
Staff attorney.
Staff attorney. Knew it. Thank you. As a staff attorney in the 18th Circuit, Seminole County. Now, if you don't know what that means, Google it. I had to, but I'm learning as I'm having more and more conversation with attorneys. But now she is taking names and kicking butt for the Arwani law firm team for families in family law. Let's go ahead and welcome Ariel Niles. Hey, Ariel.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for making time and coming online.
Well, my boss said it was about time for it to happen.
Thank you so much, Ariel, for being here. We are so excited to have a conversation with you. And, let's just start at the foundation. Not everybody knows who Ariel Niles is. So I just want to get to know you a little bit. And so, Ariel, I have to start with the question, what prompted you to get into family law?
So, as you said, I started as a staff attorney, and I will tell you, people confuse staff attorney and state attorney all the time. As a staff attorney, I worked for the judges doing a lot of research and helping they have such an enormous caseload that people don't realize how much work goes into being a judge. And as a staff attorney, I got the privilege to work with a lot of really great judges and helping with research and learning all kinds of law, civil law, family law. In that role, I also had the opportunity to watch probably more proceedings than most attorneys will ever attend in their lives. I was in the courthouse every day. And as I watched these proceedings, the family law ones always were so interesting to me. And watching how the attorneys could impact the families was just amazing. For better or for worse, I saw some amazing attorneys and the clients were just so grateful. And I saw some that my heart broke questioning how on earth is this poor person going to move on with this? And as the years passed, I knew it was time for a change. And I had this amazing friend, attorney Arwani, and it actually started before I became a staff attorney about me joining the practice. And I just wasn't ready. I didn't know that that was my calling. And a few years ago, the timing was right. We connected and here I am today.
And I kidnapped her.
A little bit. There was a little bit of kidnapping. But I was ready.
A little bit of kidnapping. That you voluntarily got kidnapped.
Exactly.
Yeah, she didn't put
as long as it pertained to family law. That is so cool. So I have to ask, because you were a staff attorney, is the courtrooms like Law and Order, the show?
No,
Yes, I had to ask you that
it's
too.
really not. They get some things right. They get some of the legal pieces accurate. They do, but it's not nearly as entertaining. Although, admittedly, family law to me is the most entertaining. It's the most interesting.
That is so cool. And so family law. So you decided because there's a slew of different niches that you can go into, but you decided to do family law because of your heart posture, it seems like, the way that you like to serve your clients. Is that something that you feel was instilled in you at a very, very young age? Or do you think that that's something that developed over time as you started practicing family law?
I think my whole life, kind of respect and kindness to others have been a huge part of my life, and how our family has always ensured that we treat each other. That's just an important quality. Service in general has just been something that I've done as a career for quite a while. Prior even to law school, I actually worked in the hospitality industry in restaurants.
Oh,
I
wow.
managed a variety of different restaurants, and I loved it. It was the idea of providing this great, like, delicious, entertaining experience for someone, and just giving them a great part of their day, something that they can look forward to. And it was really an amazing time, but I wanted to do more. I wanted something a little more that allowed me to kind of really touch people's hearts more and touch their lives more. Food is great. I'm a foodie. I will always be a foodie. But really being able to help in a difficult situation. And so I headed into law school. I had no idea family law was going to be my area at the time. But like I said, as I got into the law and I was in the 18th Circuit, I really got to see what family law is all about. And now I love it. It's where I need to be.
And she helps a lot of people. I can tell you, Bakai, Ariel is an amazing attorney. I mean, she really, really helps a lot of families here in our community. You do an amazing job, Ariel.
It's much easier to do when you have a great team.
Yes, we have an amazing team.
You guys definitely do. I love just hearing the way that you guys are a super team is like what it seems like. I know that there's times that Ariel, you help nudge Rania, a little bit and calm her down a little bit. I've heard conversations of how interesting it can get in the courtroom when you two are teamed up together.
So one day early on.
Yes, story time.
Story. So one day early on when I think a few months after Ariel joined the firm, we were at a hearing. We left the hearing, very contentious, very a case that former husband, former wife absolutely hate each other. And I get a little bit more emotional. I want to, be on, kind of fight a little bit harder for the client. I've been known to beat up a dead horse. So. But
I think I heard a judge told you that.
So what happened is I reached, I walked up to the former husband, which we do not represent. His attorney was there, and I started like saying things to the former husband that now thinking of what I said, I should have not said. And Ariel just ran to me, like, "Come on, let's go on the other side of the floor. Can you please come with me?" And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Just come, please. Let's just leave. Let's just."
We have been able to balance each other out very well. We were both equally emotional about things, and it has always worked out that when one gets worked up, the other keeps the balance, and it's turned out great on both parts.
On both parts. I'm like, "Ariel, it's okay. Let's just not, let's just breathe." It happens.
It's a very, you guys both are very, very passionate. I will like very, very passionate. And so like, I can see how when the two of you get together and are defending the same pursuit, it's just, I can see how you guys are a force to be reckoned with. It's so cool that, that's what you get with the Arwani Law Firm team, that's something that I would want. It's just, it's so cool the way you guys, how you guys are a team. Thank you.
And hopefully you will never want or need us. Just saying.
You're right. You're right. Even though if I wanted or needed anybody, it would be you. Oh my God. And so Ariel, back to you. I'm so sorry. We had a squirrel moment. I wanted to see, you're definitely passionate. And I wanted to see, is there anything, any experience that you've had, do you feel that has sparked this passion in you, that something that maybe we don't know about you that gives you a different way of going about your help with your clients? Is there something that I want to get to know more about? Ariel, is there something that we don't know about you that helps you in your compassion with your clients?
So I think as far as the specific areas where I'm most passionate, I'm a numbers person. I've always been a numbers person. And it's so funny because I meet attorneys all the time that say, oh, I'm an attorney. I don't like numbers. Don't send me a spreadsheet. Oh, send me a spreadsheet and make it really complicated, please. So I love the difficult financial cases. I love all the numbers. I love having to play with all of those.
Gotcha.
But I really find that and a lot of attorneys don't know that. So it's kind of nice when they underestimate me or they think, oh, I'll just slide this in. Not even try.
I just laugh.
But I think some of the more rewarding work that also really makes me passionate is when there are children involved. And it's really nice being able to know that the families are going to come out better at the end because of my contribution, and really being able to have some of the tough conversations and helping families prepare for what life is really going to be like afterwards, and even just getting through the whole process. So it's really both sides of the picture are important. And fortunately, I really am passionate about both of them.
Mm-hmm.
What sparked me to get into this in the first place that people may not know? Well, my father actually passed away when I was very little. I was still in elementary school.
Oh, wow.
My mom never remarried, and she was a single mom raising me and my sister. And she did such an amazing job to me. She was always there. She worked a full-time job, but we had everything we needed. We had love. We got to take the school trips. So it was really an amazing youth for me, despite everything we went through. And I think as I deal with clients more and more, it's really helped me explain a lot to clients sometimes and help me show them, look, don't forget what your kid's going through. I know it's hard on the parents, but it's really hard on the kids too. It's helped me explain a little bit better and really show them, here's some of the things that you need to really look at. Here's what your kid's experiencing. I think that's been one of the biggest pieces.
Wow.
Most recently, I knew there was something else. I am a stepmother, and sometimes I go into work mode and I forget until that one client says that thing, and I go, oh, I'm a stepmother. And as a stepmother, I can tell you, this is what you're going to deal with after this divorce. So
that is so helpful.
It is amazing the number of times that clients have come to us and have had these stories or these issues, and they say, I can't believe he is dating this other woman. And legally, just about any family law attorney can tell you, here's what we can do. We can help with this. We're limited in that. But being a step parent, it really lets me connect with them as an individual and as a person, and to help them really go through that process, not just legally.
That is so...
She's very compassionate. Ariel is extremely compassionate, and she understands the client and what they're going through.
That is, wow. That's something that I didn't know about you. And I can see how it directly impacts the way that you go about your day-to-day tasks, right? I think that is... Wow, you have such a, as Rania was saying, compassion to, it seems like, both ends of the spectrum, right? Parents, family, how it is that they are going through what they're going through, and how you want the best outcome for the family at the end of the day. And then at the aftermath of it, the relationships that could develop afterward, and the frustrations and uncertainty that each parent has with the other individuals getting a spouse. And so it seems like you have a lot of vision as it pertains to the entire process. And I just have to say, you must absolutely love collaborative law then, because that's like everybody working together for the exact same cause and movement. And that's to make sure the family is good at the end of the day.
Yes, I am in love with the collaborative process. I think it is probably one of the best things to happen in family law, and one of the best things just for families in general. It is a truly amazing process that not enough people know about, and I think not enough attorneys are really practicing in the collaborative law area. It's definitely a growing community, and we're seeing more and more attorneys and judges becoming aware of and helping with that process. But it creates such a great opportunity for the parties to not just go through this procedural legal battle and not just exchange documents and really have to fight each other. It's a tough enough process without having to go to hearings and without people trying to hide the ball and keep everything in. And the collaborative process has such a great team of professionals in every case that parties really get to share what they're thinking and share how they're feeling. And they have a significant amount of buy-in into what's going on because they help create the options. They express their goals. They develop the options and their needs with each other. And it's a very unique experience when you get to see families that are falling apart coming together as they do that. And I am a collaborative fan from now until the end of time.
Oh my gosh. I love collaborative law, and I'm not a lawyer, so I can, as soon as I'm like, Ariel must love collaborative law because it's this, you guys are figuring out the same goal for each individual and the children. I think it's just such a cool process. And I want everybody to know, if you don't know about collaborative law, go back and watch one of our previous videos on collaborative law. I think we have like 2 or 3. It's an incredible process. It's just, there's a lot that should have been done this way a long time ago, and I'm glad that we're now able to have a different way of doing law, and collaborative law is a great way of, do I say it right? Is it collaborative law? Somebody corrected me one time on one of these.
A lot of times we just call it the collaborative process.
Process. I think I said collaborative litigation and I got yelled at.
Yes, no, it's not litigation. No. And as attorneys, that is often the natural instinct, is litigate and argue, and this adversarial process that our system is fundamentally set up to be. And you're right. And Ronnie and I, we love going into a hearing any day of the week and having our ducks in a row and standing up and crushing it for our clients. But when truly the goal is to get a good outcome for our clients, and when you really consider that family law is all about families, is litigating really what you want to do? Is crushing someone in court really what's best? And the collaborative process, just without question, handles families like families instead of numbers in a court system.
Right. So cool. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to have had a chance to sit down to get to know you. And Ariel, I have to ask you one more like bonus question, but I want to know, are there any hobbies that you have, that maybe somebody else have, and you guys can, and they can DM you later or send an email like, oh my gosh, I love this also, we should get together and do this one thing together? Is there a certain something that you have that makes Ariel happy?
So as of late, my work has been my hobby. We've been very fortunate, even during COVID, to have work opportunities, or unfortunate that dissolutions are still prominent. But historically, I am a craft nerd. I love holidays, and I love holiday projects. If I can decorate my house for every holiday, I do. And I'm disappointed every year when I pull out the decorations and it's not enough. So I just have to start doing more crafts for each holiday. Which is amazing to have a stepdaughter for that because she gets to help me.
Yes. Oh my, was your house decked out this entire holiday season?
It was. Thanksgiving, well, actually Halloween into Thanksgiving into Hanukkah and Christmas. I haven't done the Valentine's decorations yet, and it's killing me that they're not up. It's killing me.
So everybody, if you are looking to get into Ariel's Craft Corner for Valentine's Day, please make sure, or if you have any questions or anything, or if you want to get to know Ariel more, or just want to pop in and have a conversation with her real quick, remember you can always email us at manager@arwanilawfirm.com. Ariel, I'm going to have to join you for the Valentine's Day one because that's where I've been lacking in that department. And I'm going to bring my 3 kids. So I hope you have space for us.
Oh, we do. I will make space. I will make COVID safe crafting space.
Yes, COVID safe crafting space. I love that. I'm going to coin that somehow.
I like that. And by the way, Ariel, Dana's watching and she says, "You guys look good."
Oh, Dana. Guys, thank you so much for joining us this week on Words from Behind the Desk. Ariel, thank you so much for giving us a moment just to get to know you a little bit better and to give us some insight of who you are and what makes you tick and what you're really passionate about. And I'm excited that it's family law. And guys, again, if you're looking for an amazing team, yes, I'm going to do a little shameless plug. The Arwani Law Firm team is a team like nobody else's. So remember, collaborative law is something that we vote for. But if you guys are looking for more information, you can always go to arwanilawfirm.com. If you have any questions, comments, or anything, please, you can always email us at manager@arwanilawfirm.com. And then I have to add Dana's comment because she says, "You look good." She said, "Hi." Can you see this comment? Yes, we can see your comments. I'll watch it. She is so funny. Thank you, Dana, so much for watching. Guys, we will be back here again next week. Ariel, it was such a pleasure having you. Thank you so much for giving us a little bit of your time on this beautiful Wednesday.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Ariel. Thank you, guys.
We will see you guys next week. And other than that, we hope you guys have a great and safe day. Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.